All right. So, well, thank you so much for being here. And thank you, Ruben, for setting it up. And I'm here with Home Warranty of America, what a 13 months home warranty. So if you guys don't know me, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to bring all this stuff up here. Hi, Camelia. Hi, Tatiana. I'm not sure who's iPhone, but just want to say hello too. So, so we're Home Warranty of America. We're a 13-month home warranty. So we give additional 1 month free. For some of you guys don't know me, I've been in the industry for 23 years. I'm actually been Home Warranty of America for the last 16 years. So I'm not going anywhere. Okay. So if you guys need me, I'm here to help you anytime. We have different type of brochure. We do have an English brochure. We have a Chinese Mandarin brochure. And we also have a Spanish brochure for the Spanish speaking. Because sometimes like maybe you guys don't read it, but then your client likes to read it, right? Because they kind of want to know what's the term and condition. I'm just gonna go over some of the brochure. We do have 2 different programs. The basic is gold. The upgrade is called platinum coverage. The basic is only $325 and the upgrade is about $450. We do have a trade call fee for $75. If you don't know trade call fee, that is the fee that we give to the vendor as a deductible, right? Just think about it when you go into the doctor's office, you also pay a little small fee to the doctor, and the rest of them, the insurance will take it in. So what is covered between the upgrade and the basic? The basic comes with the unknown pre-existing condition, unknown insufficient maintenance, your heating system, your plumbing system, your electrical system, and all the appliances inside your property, like your dishwasher, your range, your oven, your cooktop, those are all covered into the basic and upgrade, right? But the upgrade also comes with the rekey. So maybe Carol has a client that just closing escrow like tomorrow, and they want to get the key changed because maybe the contractor comes in and out, right? You want to make sure the house is safe. You could get a rekey up to 4 new keys and then 6 bulk inside the property, okay? And we also comes with the upgrade system. For example, code and permit up to $250 come into the upgrade. Toilet replacement, and we also increase the appliances up to $2,500. So what that means, for example, Rosa has a client that have a Kenmore. That Kenmore is $500. But if you are looking for Viking could go up to $2,500 to $5,000, right? So then you go up to the appliances, you go more package. It also comes with the removal of defective equipment and toilet replacement. My suggestion to you, always get an upgrade. So for example, Camelia has a client that, looking for a plumbing, and then once you file a claim, you're getting a basic. It's really sometimes like it's not covering a lot of stuff. And later on, Camelia client said that, Camelia, this whole warranty is useless. Nothing is covered. It's because you're buying too less of the package. So you always want to get the better package, the more is going to be covered for you. So the next time somebody called it in, they could be able to use that home warranty correctly. Does that make sense? Right? So we also have a listing package. This is the time that you are the listing agent. So for example, Herman is the listing agent, right? And Jeffrey is the buyer's agent. So Herman could purchase the home warranty for $35 for the seller during the listing time that have not go into the escrow. If something happened, you could be able to get that repair up to $1,500 only. And then we will take care of that appliances for the seller. So the buyers coming in, for example, Jeffrey has to put in an offer. Herman's going to tell Jeffrey, hey, I'm going to transfer that seller's coverage to the buyer's coverage. So at the end of the escrow, you're going to be paying that $35 plus whatever buyers want. So if the buyers want the upgrade $450, then you pay the $35 more, that becoming $485. And the good thing about the seller's coverage is cover that pre-existing condition, right? So technically, Herman sellers already have that home warranty for the sellers for a month or 2, and it close escrow to Jeffrey client. So if something happened right away, Jeffrey client would call in for claim, and you already have a policy attached for a couple months. Does that make sense? Okay. Hi, Marie. So on the right-hand side here is the optional coverage. So for example, if you want to have extra money, because usually on the purchase contract, you're going to put 600, 700, or 800, right? What can you purchase more? We cover the roof leak repair for additional $90 more. The roof cover, the top of the roof only up to $1,000, right? So if your client is going to purchase, it's not going to be to replace the whole roof, not $50,000, right, Gus? It's going to be on the top only up to $1,000 for normal wear and tear. And then we will cover your washer, dryer, refrigerator for additional 110. If an a la carte, you could purchase that for 85, and then the refrigerator is $50. If they have a second refrigerator, maybe in a garage or maybe like somewhere else, like my brother, he likes to put different meat section, like certain section, right? So if you have a second refrigerator, you could purchase that for additional $35. The external water line and the external water line sewer septic, you could purchase that for additional $195 or $90. The external water line is the plumbing line from the outside to go to inside of your property. So for example, Marie has a client that have a plumbing issue. They're coming from the outside. We could cover that water line for $5,000 from the outside to inside. The other one with the sewer is connecting to the sewer. So for example, it's Judy has a client that have a big tree right outside, and that tree collapsed down. What happened when the tree collapsed down?
You have to pay my car.
No, it is, yes, if it go down to your car, but if it hit the plumbing, then the plumbing breaks. So what happens when the plumbing breaks outside? Is the inside having a problem too, right? This is one line, it's connected, right? So sometimes when you flush the toilet, I have a client said that Yumita, when I flush my toilet, I have this dirt coming in from my toilet. And I will tell them most likely, maybe you guys have problem outside the roots that is coming in inside. And guess what? When you flush the toilet, and it's gonna be having an issue inside too, right? That is covered under the external water line sewer septic. You don't cover the dirt, the digging of the dirt, the breaking of the concrete, but the homeowner, the insurance home warranty will cover the plumbing itself, if that makes sense. Okay. We also cover the pool and spa. If there's a pool and spa, you want to add that for additional $150. It covers the equipment of the pool, which is your heating, pumping, filter, and timer, and the sweep motor. It does not cover the pool itself, okay? It does not cover the main pool. And the last thing that I do want to bring into your attention is that Sure R410A modification. We're selling it for additional $50 more. Anybody know the new law on the air conditioning? It's here. Speak to or not?
No.
Okay. Anybody know like new law on the air conditioning?
What?
No, you can, absolutely. That's not the point. Okay, so I just want to let you know, air conditioning, the houses that in 2010 and older, they still need a Freon, right?
Hello?
Freon is something we put it in inside the air conditioning when it's time is not cold. So then sometimes the client call and say, hey, my air conditioning is not cold because you need to add the Freon. Unfortunately, the Freon company closed down in 2010. So with that said, that if, for example, we could find that Freon, of course, the home warranty company is going to put the Freon because we're not going to change anything on your air conditioning, right? Because air conditioning is super expensive. But if we cannot find it, then by law, we have to put the new Puron inside. So this is Freon, right? And this is Puron. Unfortunately, the federal, when they built that Freon and Puron, the compartment look is different. Just think about like if you ladies and you guys like car, right? So just say you like Mercedes. The Mercedes 1 and then they upgrade to Mercedes 2. Do you think the Mercedes 2 is gonna look exactly the same with the Mercedes 1? No, they're gonna upgrade it. The light's gonna be better, like the bumper's gonna be looking better, right? Shinier. So it's the same thing. So when the Freon is gonna be thrown away, the Puron is gonna be input. A lot of stuff needs to be modified. So your evaporate coil, your line set, your plumbing, all need to be modified. And if you purchase $50 more in the home warranty, we give you additional $1,000. Okay. But the great thing, just kind of let you know, like a cheat sheet, like we're gonna be changing a new brochure coming up in July. So the new brochure, the price is gonna go up to $10, which is $60, but we're gonna pay $5,000 instead of $1,000. That's a huge difference. The reason why, because air conditioning is so expensive. And inflation, right? Right now, if you buy part, doesn't matter where you go to Lowe's, you go to Home Depot, everything is expensive. Even you call vendors, used to be like what, $50 per hour. Now, like nobody want to come like less than what, like 75, 85, like even $100, right? Everything's expensive. So my suggestion to you, if you have like RPA, if you're the buyer side, make sure you put buyer's choice, right? So then, for example, Marie's the escrow here. She will be able to know, like, hey, this is your choice, right? And you want to put who is the home warranty company? You want to put Home Warranty of America, you want to put my name and my phone number. So the escrow company, or if you place the order, just CC me a copy and say, hey, Unita, I have this order coming in. Please order it, and I will ask the information later on, and then I will take care of that for you. The more you orders under us, the more favors we'll do, right? So sometimes like Carol client has an issue, like we're not gonna make Carol look so bad, but then if Carol's order once in a year, I cannot really do anything. But then if you do like ordering a lot with us, then the home warranty company will be a lot easier to take care of that. Take care of that. Does that make sense? Yeah,
Which one is it?
so if I could give you the suggestion, upgrade is the $450, that's what we're gonna go for. And then I will add that share modification for 50, that's right now it's gonna be about $500. If you want the roof, that's 90, if you want to wash and dry refrigerator, it's about 700. Since we're gonna getting a new brochure with a little bit more upgrade plan, I would suggest to put like right now $700 to $800 on the RPA, just to be a little bit better. Okay, one extra thing too that we're gonna bring into our new brochure, we're gonna have an outdoor kitchen comes with it. We're gonna have sprinkler system gonna be in it. We're gonna have a smart home that could be purchased. And then we're gonna be adding the homeowner insurance up to $1,000. So if, for example, I'm sorry, who would I call? Mr. Alan D has a client that maybe have a hardwood floor that needs to be break. The home warranty is gonna pay additional up to $1,000 to help out the home. Okay, yes, Mike.
Is there a difference in pricing if you do a home warranty in a real estate transaction as opposed to an individual who comes to you as an individual?
Yeah, so that's a great question. So if you have a homeowners that already not in escrow, right? They just want to purchase a home warranty with us. Call me directly because I'm gonna put you as the real estate agent and I'm gonna give them the same price. But then the homeowners one, usually they start in 30 days. So for example, today is June 14th. Their start date actually July 14th. But then if they want to choose as the real estate, it's okay. But usually the real estate have a physical inspection, right? You don't want that, so you want to just bypass that 30 days because they know that you're a homeowner, so you don't have to worry about home inspection. Does that make sense? We don't ask for the home inspection unless it's a question, right? So that's why when you close escrow, don't file a claim the next day unless it's a repeat, right? I have like these homeowners, I mean, I told them like all the time, like just wait a little bit, but she filed 10 claims. Guess what? The home inspection is gonna be asked because you're purchasing $450 and you have 10 claims, like we need to know like what's going on prior to the escrow, right? So it has to be making sense. You have to let it run first, if that makes sense. You know, why should I choose Home Warranty for America and any other company? All companies are great, but keep in mind Home Warranty for America, you got me as a rep, right? You could call me anytime. Please let me know there's an issue right away. Like I don't want Herman to call me 3 months down the line. Call me when it's fresh. I have a concierge service that could be able to help me push those claims for you if you need it. That's why we want to have a win-win situation, right? And then we have that favor room. And also we're 13 months, so we give additional 1 month free. Every single stuff usually at the end it breaks on that 12th month. We got the most claim on the 12th month, really almost at 13 months. Yes, Jeffrey.
Question here. On the optional coverage is included in the platinum. This one is already air conditioning, premium coverage, orange part.
It's all included.
This price is already included.
Yes. So $450 is like divided by 13. What you're like looking at $25, $30 like less on it. You know, it's really cheap. So that's why people like use it, and it's really for a peace of mind, right? It's really for a peace of mind. So like just any insurance, you buy health insurance, you really just have it for a peace of mind. Hopefully you don't get sick. The same thing with your home. Yes. I'm gonna go with Rosa first, and I come back to you, Jeffrey.
And the pest control.
Yes, we cover the ant, the roaches and stuff is included into it. The only thing that we cover the mice. We don't cover mouse. I don't know why it's so weird. It's kind of like mice, mouse, right? But then like the mouse, you just buy a trap, but the mice we cover. But we just spray like your home. Like I would suggest you, if the trade bulk is $75, and if you could go to Home Depot and get a spray for a gallon for like what, 20 bucks, go get a gallon at Home Depot. You don't really need us. But somebody like my dad, he's like, he doesn't want to care about like doing it himself. He's like, call the home warranty, right? Just get it done. Because my dad doesn't want to deal with go to Home Depots and stuff like that, right? You could do it, like, that's important.
The 420 is for the platinum.
The 420 is for condo, townhouses, or mobile home. The single family under 5,000 is 450 rosa on the top.
Okay.
In the back of the brochure here, and also the Zoom, Camelia, I'm not Tatiana, I'm not sure who else is here. If you guys need my information, please send me an email and then just, or text me with your information. I send you the PDF brochure right away. So my phone number is 213-880-4085. Save me under your cell phone number so that you could be able to call me anytime, okay? And the back of the brochure here, behind here is over 5,000 square footage. So if anybody have a bigger over 5,000, we also sell them. If a duplex, we also sell them. Triplex, fourplex, right? New construction. I just have somebody on a new construction. The builder is paying for the first year and then we continue selling them on the second year and third year. We could also do that. If a duplex is detached, you need to buy two, right? So if a duplex is one up and down, it's one roof, we could go with a cheaper price. But then if a detached, that means one house to another house, you need to buy two home warranty because that water heater, that plumbing is not connected.
Two what? Two flat or two single family?
Single family. For
So-
detached,
Is that treated as a single family?
yes, because everything kind of separate, like kind of your own pocket, you know? If it's like an ADU, then you add $200. If a mother-in-law unit, for example, like it's attached, but then it's a mother-in-law unit, you could add that for $150.
But that's maybe.
Detached ADU is 200, just kind of like separate, basically you buy an extra house like on the back or whatever it is. I'm sorry, I'm gonna go, oh yes, Jeffrey, go first, Jeffrey, go, and then I go with you guys, I'm sorry.
They call fee, $75. Is it
Yeah.
the one when you're already enrolled and they need some fix?
Yes, that's the fee that goes to the vendors directly.
So you be charged $75 every time you call.
You give it to the vendors who comes in to check it, $75, yeah. $75 actually cheap, and we're gonna go to 85 because everybody else already went to 85 this year, so we're gonna be matching it, everybody's on 85 coming up. Yes,
So, give me an idea, how much would it be, how that is 7,000 square feet?
yeah,
And it has, two air conditioning units,
7,000 square footage and more right here in the back. For the basic is 1,138. For the upgrade is 1,575.
up to 10,000 square feet,
I'm sorry,
up to 10,000 square feet.
10,000 square footage is gonna be 1,463, and then the upgrade is about 2,025.
That covers, like, there's more than air conditioning.
Yeah. If you wanna get extra, you could purchase them for addition. We sell them for like, I have like, yesterday I had somebody ask me like, I want 5 air conditioning. I told them like, should I just buy one package? But he's like, no. I want each air conditioning to be $75 because each $75 gives you $5,000 budget, right? So if one air conditioning break is 5,000, one air conditioning break is 5,000. Instead of buying one package, your total is only 5,000 for 5. He said that it's not enough. He wants to all pay separately, which is fine.
So this is only for one, AC.
No, you could use it for multiple, but then the problem is like the budget is only 5,000 for air conditioning. Does that make sense? But because the owners want to make sure every single air conditioning has that $5,000 budget, so he purchased 5 different extra ones so that he wants everything covered under correctly. But that's probably the smart way because air conditioning system can go to $10,000 for each, right? So
The additional 4 became the a la carte.
yes.
Oh.
Does that make sense? Yeah, did anybody have a question? Another thing too, like we're like the orange, right? From Sir Master, I'm listening to him all the time. He said that the 2023 color is actually orange. So if you don't have anything orange, please pick up my nail files if you like. Another thing about orange, I want to say is peach, right? Peach is the
Yeah.
5 things that is always like covered in the home warranty that all the most is P is plumbing. E is your electrical system, A is your appliances, C is your air conditioning, and H is your heat system. Those are always covered in each place. Okay, let me know how can I be able to help you. I'm here to help you anytime. Call me, text me, email me, put me on it. And then thank you again. And can you tell me who can do peach? Who can tell me who's peach? Peach? Jeffrey, Cameron? What is peach?
It's the best color for 2023.
Anybody else?
Which is a fruit.
You know what? At least
Love
give you this guy.
Plumbing, electricity,
There we go. Well, at least the try for the effort.
Thank you.
There we go. Well, I'm here today to bring in Feng Shui Master. He's here all the time. He always give us a great tip and everything. Welcome, wanna welcome him and thank you for being here with
Thank you,
me.
thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
And if you guys need anything, let me know, but I'm gonna give it away to Feng Shui Master.
Okay,
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks for having me here. Okay. You know, I really love to work with the related. One of the reasons is her company color is a lucky color. And the most important reason is she is a lovely, reliable lady. So
Thank you.
to work with her, I have no headache. So this is really good. And okay. You know, my office is just like a few blocks away. I'm in the Montreal Park. When you go to Montreal Park, go to the New Mark and Garfield, my function shop is just at that corner. So it's really close. And every time I drive to pass through this road, I see, oh, George Building. And you know that actually for George Building, you guys are really lucky. You know why? For the Chinese name, they have a really good meaning. You know what? Okay, the Chinese name is like Q, Feng. This Q is actually something like a immigrant like me. I'm originally from Hong Kong. I moved here, so I'm a Waki. So this is represent some immigrant like me. And then the second is a Feng, is a benefit. It's something beneficial to those immigrants. So this is a nice property company, and then it's really good for all the people, especially an immigrant like me. So this is a really lovely and important day. So this is good. And today I bring some of my feng shui book here. If you guys want, it's free of charge. You can grab it. It's in Chinese. So if you know Chinese, or if your friends or relatives know Chinese, it's here. You can go grab it. Okay, before we started, we know that this year is a really tough for winter. The interest rate is high, the markets are crazy. So I have something I can share with you, can help you out. Okay, but before that, is there any particular question or any topic or anything you want me to focus more on this feng shui seminar? Any case study or any issue you faced before, or any like a feng shui campaign, feng shui like an issue you faced before your client voice out and then it's not bothering you. If you have it, you can talk to me, and I'm here to help you to fix it. Okay, so my job here is to help you. Okay, my name is Master Alex. I'm originally from Hong Kong, and I've practiced feng shui for more than 30 years. I have 8,000 students in Hong Kong, Macau, Taiwan, China, Mexico, Canada, and here. I really love to share my feng shui knowledge to you. Okay, here we go. Okay, first of all, so why I said the color for Unica is the really lucky color. It's actually there's some reason. You know, for the feng shui, there's a time concern. Okay, right now we're still in this one, it's number 8 in charge period, which is from 2004 and then up to 2024. In this 20 years is the number 8 in charge period. But next year it will change. Okay, so what is the number 8 in charge period? This is the Chinese version. So it said that number 8 is related to our hair. So I'm not sure whether you guys like a foot massage or massage. For the ladies, it's like a nail salon, like a eyelash extension. They're really popular right now. But you can imagine that you can remember like this. Before, let's say for number 7 in charge period, which is from 1984 up to 2004, at that period, the foot massage, the nail salon, they're not so popular. They're really popular at this moment, when the number 8 in charge period. One of the reasons is this is number 8 is related to hand. So all hand related business will be so popular. Okay, before is the number 7. Number 7 is related to karaoke. So karaoke is so popular at that moment at number 7 in charge period. But now there's some change. So this is the trend. Okay, and more important, for the next year is number 9 in charge. So when the number 9 in charge, so what happened? Number 9 in charge is belong to those of like a fire, electricity, high-end stuff, high-tech stuff. So ChatGPT is also popular for this year. So you go to YouTube and lots of people is talking about and ask you guys to use the ChatGPT, right? But you know, last year, nobody heard of it. I asked lots of realtor, lots of people, they have no idea what's the ChatGPT last year. But just this year it's so popular. And next year it will become more and more popular. The reason is because number 9 is going to be in charge next year. So all those like a high-end one, like a high-tech, like AI, 5G, cybersecurity, programming, data management, they're really, really popular right now. But starting from next year, they will become more and more popular. So if let's say if you have your kid, your sibling, your relative, I highly recommend you can encourage them to study some computer-related subject. Let's say for Europe, I'm not sure whether you heard of that one. Those translators in Europe, they're facing unemployment rate. You know what? One of the reasons is the AI is to replace their job. We don't need a real person as a translator. We can use the AI to do that. So we don't want that happen to our relative or sibling to our kid. So if computer-related subject they're studying, they won't have any issue because everything is computer. So when they study computer, they have more bright future. So this is the trend. And for us, what's the important? Okay, we can imagine like this. Okay, this is number 8 in charge period. So in this period, until this year, if let's say if your front door is opening the northeast location, this is recorded for. It's really, really good for money life. So if your front door for office for your home is opening the northeast location, you don't need to do anything. You just have the good luck, energy, resting you in this trendy year. So this is the trend. Okay, and here you can say that. Okay, in this trendy year, the northeast is the Feng, and then the southwest is the Feng. And for Feng Shui, we're really concerned about 2 things. One is the mountain, and then the other is the water. Okay, for the mountain is related to the health, to the population, to the people, to the quality of people. And then the water is related to the money life. So this is the most important 2 subject for the Feng Shui. Okay, for California, we are in a really, really good situation. You know why? Because at the northeast corner, we have the Sierra Nevada, we have the Rocky Mountain. So in this number 8 in charge period, because the northeast location have a mountain, so it's good for population. It's good for the people. So just for California, we have the biggest population among other states. The Feng Shui is one of the reasons, okay? And then opposite to this things is the Feng. If there's water, it's good for the money life. So for California, we are really, really good. We have the biggest ocean on the planet, the Pacific Ocean. So that's why just for California, we have a huge economy. We rank the 5th GDP among other countries. We just like a country for our GDP. So one of the reasons is we have a good Feng Shui energy there. So this is something good. And this trend will keep going for the whole number 9, whole lower section, 7, 8, 9. So California is doing really good. But starting from next year, there's some change. What's the change? Okay, because number 9 is in charge. So we all love south-facing. South-facing houses are good in Feng Shui. And starting from next year, if your house is south-facing, if your company is south-facing, you will have a more good luck energy for the next 20 years. Because the things that always go to the south, it's good for the people, it's good for your money luck, it's good for the overall. Okay, here the north, if there's a water, it's good for money luck. This is called the example. And here the southeast, if there's a water, it's also good for the money luck. But this guy is bigger. This southeast is a little bit not as strong as the north, but still good. If there's a water, it's good. So when we compare for the whole United States, okay, in this area, all those like in Illinois, Chicago, Michigan, they will be really, really good for the northern line recharge period because at the north, there's a fresh water here. So they have a good water energy. And then for Texas, Florida, they have in here, the southeast location have a water. So it's also good for them. So if, let's say, if your client or you want to have find some property out of state, and then you can focus on Texas, Florida, they will be really, really good, especially Texas. They're really, really good neighborhood. But for California, it's not bad for us. Okay, so don't worry about it. Okay, here is the Feng Shui compass we're using. It's a Chinese version. And you know that Feng Shui is origin from China, but it's actually for all the people, just the origin is from China. So the Feng Shui compass, we have all those Chinese letters over there. But I just want to share with you, okay, for the south facing is what we love. The reason is really, really simple, because at the cold winter time, we don't want the cold winter to affect us. So open the south facing door is good for us because we can enjoy the sunlight, we can stay away from the cold winter, so this is good. And then we have a nice weather at the summertime. So this is one of the reasons. But for the south, actually it's a really, really like a huge section, which is 45 degrees. From 157.6 to 202.5 is a south facing. But you can see that, okay, 190 and 191, they're also south facing. But here, you can see that the latter, there's some difference. Okay, only 1 degree difference in the traditional function will make a huge difference. So even the south facing, some south facing is good, some south facing is not really good, but we need to calculate. The best thing is to calculate together with your date of birth, because every single person stay in this room, they have a different date of birth, so we need to calculate separately. For human beings, we're so complicated. Every single one is different, so we need to calculate separately, and then together with the function, we have, okay, this is just for the information. Okay, to function your home, you can have a better number. To function your office, you can have a better money portion. So what we're going to do is, okay, first of all, we need to use that one. Okay, what we are going to do is, we need to go to the middle of your home. Let's say if we want to function this presentation room, what we're going to do is, we need to go to the middle of this room, and then to function everything, okay? So first of all, you can use your compass to do that. Okay, for this room, let's say, for example, here is the center of the room. So we need to facing the south, and then the back is the north. So with the left dragon, and then with the white tiger, the left dragon is on the east, and then the white tiger is on the west. So we stand like this, then we know how to function, okay? Okay. And then for traditional function, we are going to use the 1 to 9 flying star. And then this is the later even background, it won't change. And then this is the tips. For the function master, you can see is playing the finger. So what he's doing, actually what we're going to do is we use these 3 fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. This nice way to do that. Okay, we put the number 5 here. This guy. Number 5 is here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4. Just like you dancing. So this is the time. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the flying star, like a function. And that one will so you see, it's just like function master. Okay, next time we go to a client or open house, we talk about, hey, my master told me that this property is good for function. You live here, you will be rich. You can say something like that because we tend to be a function master. And that's a reason to do that, okay? And for that one, we are going to use it to function our home. Okay, so this is for this year. Every year, those numbers will change. This year, so this later background, it stay there, it won't change. It stay there forever. But this pattern, it change every single year. All those numbers, they change. And then this shui or tai shui, 3 units, they change for every single year. So we need to separate. But to make it simple, what we're going to do is, okay, we go to the middle of this room or to your home, to your office, First of all, we find the middle, and then the back is the north, and then here's the south, this is the left, and this is right side. And right now, we are still in number 8 chart here. So if you want to have a better money fortune, if you want to close more deal, if you want to make more money, you need to make use of this gap, this number 8. So this year, okay, we're here. This is north. This number 8 is go to the south. So that location, that area is here. This is the best function area for this room. And also for your home, and then also for office. So the best thing is, okay, you can move your desk, your chair to the south, and then make more phone call, do business over there, you will have. This is the most simple case. Or you can get a water fountain to put over there. Okay, let me see the from the example. You can go to Amazon, you can go to like a eBay or whatever to buy one. Okay, something like this. Something like this.
It's a content.
This is water.
Wow, nice.
You can go to Amazon to get one. So this is the function your home.
So there's a water going,
Yeah,
the water is running, right?
yeah, the water is running. So this is
I know, I know.
yeah. Okay, then for the spoon,
So what do you call that base? What do you call that?
it's a water fountain. So what we're going to do is we put the water fountain here in your home, the south location, and make sure that, okay, you see that the water can run in different direction. So make sure that the water is not going to the front door, it's not go to the front room, it's not go to the back window, because it's losing money. The best thing is you need to make sure that this water fountain, the water, the running direction, the best thing is, let's say, is for your office, is go to your desk. Let's say this is your desk. You're typing your computer there, so go to your desk. Then that's the best one. Just go to your pocket. Or if let's say it's your home, make sure that it's go to your master bedroom. Because traditionally, the master bedroom is the #1 focus for traditional function. This is something important. Because if let's say your master bedroom, the function is good, you don't need to do anything. Every single night, you just lay down, get some rest. 1/3 of your time, 8 hours, you are enjoying the good function energy, because this is something crazy. But imagine, if let's say your master bedroom, the function is horrible. Every single night you're suffering, nightmare, headache, your husband, your wife is complaining, the dog is barking in the middle of night, your kid is making noise. So those are bad function elements. So the master bedroom is so important. So make sure that this year, the water fountain is here on the south, and then make sure that the water is going to the pocket, which is your desk, and then your master bedroom, that will be good. And yes,
Is it following the south and north? Is it following the regular direction? Like,
Yeah.
Like for example, right now,
also,
like mother there is north.
oh, that's it, no?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, then we got, sorry.
Okay, that's why I'm
confused. Yeah, sometimes, so we need to use the context with it. So if that is the north, so we stand here, so this is the south. So that means I'm standing in the best location this year. The south is here. So we put the water fountain here, running slowly. So you need to make sure that the water is running like a slowly, not too much noise, because too noisy will have like a money losing issue. So if you want to have a better money life this year, put the water fountain here. And then if you want to further to boost the money portion, okay, you can put that. The water fountain is here, and then on the left and on the right, you can put like a water bamboo, 8 pieces, one on the left and one on the right. Then it will definitely have. Okay, any question?
What the wrong one?
Yeah. Let me show you. Yeah, something like this.
Oh,
Yeah, those bamboo both at water. Yeah.
For bamboo on one side, what's on the other side?
Yeah.
On the left and on right.
Right.
So you find the right compass.
Yeah, okay, you can use your cell phone to do that. You can use your cell phone. Yeah, you see the cell phone. You have the compass here.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, so the north is there, the south is here, so make sure you don't confuse. And then you can function it, okay? So this is something simple. Okay, the water fountain is here, and then this is a water bamboo, and then another water bamboo here, one on the left and one on the right. 8 pieces, then you will help to boost this. So this is
Facing the south.
what?
Facing the south.
Put it in the south, and then facing your master bedroom, facing your desk. Then you will help to boost your money fortune. So this guy is the most important. Okay. So if you want to have a further money fortune, you can make use of this number 9. This number 9 is really, really good. And for the next year, he is the boss. This number 9. And if let's say if you want to have a better money fortune, you need to make use of this number 9. And then if you want to have a more, let's say you're looking for true love, this number 9 can have. If you want to have a nice baby, this number 9 can also have. So this is really good. This is the start of a celebration, start of a happiness. Okay, and this year there's a little bit confusing and embarrassing. You know what? Because this number 9 go all the way to the north. So go to the back. The gentleman is over there. You're facing the number 9, so it's good for you. But this number 9, you can see that this number 9 is belong to the fire element. And then the north is belong to the water element. So you can see that the water is against the fire. So just like the old previous time, when there's a fire, we'll use the water to extinguish the fire. So what we are going to do is we need to add some wood energy to make it more harmonic. Make the water, the north, generate the wood, and then the wood generate the fire. So we put this set, make a copy to put over the north, and that's it. Because the water fountain with the water bamboo is the water generate the wood energy, and then the wood energy generate this number 9. If you want to further boost your money life, you can put 2 pieces of this one. This one, the soft lamp, the round shaped one.
It's a long.
Yeah,
Or it's a.
the soft lamp.
Oh.
So you taste it, it's soft, not lamp. Soft lamp, round shaped one. Round shaped. So, okay, put it over the north. So the water fountain is here, and then the bamboo is here, and then the salt lamp is here. Here is the water fountain is here, the bamboo is here, then the salt lamp is here. So this is a really, really powerful Feng Shui technique that helps to boost your money. You can sell more property, do more open house, post more escrow, and then even other real time maybe there's nothing to do with you.
You put on the south side, south side.
The north and the south is here. Yeah, it's the most important corner. It's the money line. Your bedroom. Yeah, if your bedroom is in north and south, that would be much better. If not, we can use that Feng Shui setting to help. So this is really, really amazing.
The water fountain should be quiet, right? Running quiet.
Yeah.
Not noisy.
Okay, so we still have a lot to talk, but we don't have the time to go over that. So, but let me share with you. So, if you want, you can go to my YouTube channel. There's a complete Feng Shui setting, and then guide you how to Feng Shui your home, your office. You can go there. It's called Practical Feng Shui by Master Energy. There's a more detail, and then how to Feng Shui your home office, how to Feng Shui your master bedroom, how to do something, fill your teeth with the Feng Shui, then you will definitely help. And then if you want, you can also go to my website. There's some Feng Shui tips for this year, and every single year there's a Feng Shui tips. You can go to my website to download it. This one free of charge. totally free of charge. You can go there and download it, then you can find more like useful information to you, so you can use. And okay, before we go to the next session, I just want to share with you. There's something we need to pay really much attention. Some people have the bad luck and then just don't know why. Okay. So normally, traditionally, our back is the most important because it's in charge 1/3 of our life. But this time, previously, the cell phone, the traditional cell phone, Motorola, something like that, they're not so important of the function energy. But right now, your smartphone, it becomes really important. So you can imagine like this. Let's say you come here today, but you forget to bring your cell phone. So what happened? Oh, we asked to lots of people. I talked to lots of people who said that this cell phone is more important than their wife, their husband, and their son. Okay, maybe today you don't see your son, you don't see your husband, that's fine. But today you don't see your cell phone. Oh, this is the answer.
Actually, lifeline.
Yeah, this is like a really important. So because right now the cell phone is so important, so that the cell phone function, before we want to know something about you, we still need to put your face, put your arms, things like that. We have to do so many things. Just read your cell phone number, we know something about you. If you want, you can after the class, we can do some tests. Test your client. Let's say some client, their number is horrible, or okay, there's some number is you can see that he's have no money, or he has a bankruptcy, or he has a divorce, like a health issue, something like that. By the number we do that. And some number is really good. Just by the number we do that. After that, we can do some tests to surprise you. So this is because the cell phone function. This actually is related to your love, to your wisdom, to your health, to your money fortune, your career, family, reputation, talents, characteristic, your friendship. It's just like another you, just a split of you. So this is so.
So what do you do with the what do you do with the cell phone?
Okay, we can do something, some tests. After the class, we can write me like a 5 different cell phone number. Some is your friends, your relative, you don't let me know, okay? Just by the number, I can tell what happened to them. Try it, you surprise you. This is without the cell phone function. This is something amazing. Okay, so we keep going. And okay, another issue you need to pay attention for the function is okay, it's the PQ list. The PQ list is really important. Lots of people don't pay too much attention to it. Okay, this is the original book. It's called We said that PQ list, there's a monthly and yearly. So the yearly PQ list is go all the way to the rest. But the most important we need to take care of is the monthly. We said that you start on routine. The monthly PQ list will change every single month. And then you find homework. You do something against it, you have the bad luck. The later is of the month, the sooner is a few days. So few days you have the bad luck. Really soon. Or not longer than a month, you have the bad luck if you against the monthly PQ list. So this is something important. Okay, let me explain you more. Okay, in this period, from March 6th to April 5th, July 7th to August 8th, November 8th to December 8th, the monthly PQ list go all the way to the rest. So to the rest. So you see the monthly PQ list, and then the yearly PQ list is also to the rest. So in this period, if here you punch the nail, you do some decoration, you make messy, you make this like a bad smell, then you are doing something against the PQ list. Then you have the bad PQ list. The longer is the month, you have the bad. If you do something against this monthly PQ list, so don't do that. Okay. So make sure that before the renovation, before you remodel your home, you need to check which location start first, and then which day is good. You can call me. I'm here to help. Okay.
Why do you have different animals?
What?
When you have rabbit, don't think.
Okay, this month is called the month of the rabbit. This month is called the month of the goat. This month is called the month of the pig. Just like let's say this month, this year is called the year of the rabbit, or the year of the water rabbit. And every single month there's different zodiac. Every single day, every single hour they have it. So we're just being more precise. But I just want to let you know that don't touch it. Otherwise, you have to back up really soon. Okay, in this period, February 4 to March 6, June 6 to July 7. Okay, so right now, October X to November X, the monthly peak periods go all the way to the north. So make sure you don't touch the north at that moment. Or if you want to do the renovation, you can do other area first, but not the north. Okay. Okay, in this period, the monthly peak periods go all the way to the south. Okay, and for the last one, so for this period, the monthly peak periods go all the way to the east. So you need to be careful, don't touch it, and then you can save your life. Save your life too. Okay. This we mentioned, or if you want your English version, you can go to Amazon. This is another book. This is my previous book, like 10 years before I write this. This is another English version. This is Spanish version. If you want, you can go grab it, your charge. Okay. As a builder, we know that this year is a little bit tough to builder. So there's something we need to do to boost our luck. So for an open house, there's definitely something we can do to help us. Okay. So for open house, something like that. Those painting, those pictures are so important. And when you work with those station company, make sure that you choose the nice painting, because sometimes they will give you some lousy. Okay, here's some tips. First of all, don't show your client the painting like this. We don't want Halloween style. Don't scare them. Yeah, this is dark, or something is really dark, really scary. So don't do that. Okay, but they won't be so stupid. Okay, but just sometimes they will use some abstract painting, just some painting. Nobody know what it is. They have no idea. Different person have a different interpretation. But that kind of painting, I highly recommend you think twice before you hand over there. Okay, because for all those painting, you need to make sure that they bring you a good energy that you can bring in open house that help you impose your escrow. Okay. Okay, a painting like with the food or wine is good. It's an enjoyment. People love the food, people like the wine, especially for us, the California wines are so nice. So a painting like this is good because your open house, this property is good for their enjoyment. So this is something good. Or some flower, the picture of the flower, archway, roses, sunflower is good because they can bring us some good atmosphere. Or some fruit, apple, orange, and other fruit is good. Yeah. Yeah, so your fruit is good. Because okay, this is the process. The process is something good. So it's something like the love is so good. And then this is the result. So sometimes the result is more important. So the food, nuts, or anything like that is more important because this is a solid result. And you can hand that kind of picture painting in your open house that will help. That is a really, really good picture. You can find something similar. You know why it's good? First of all, there's a sun over there. You can give it some hope. And then the secondly, there's some mature risk field. So this is a good function because it's ready for you to harvest.
Harvest.
Yeah, you harvest, you have a good pocket money, you have good money to spend. So this is good for your money portion. Or a painting with a sun is good. So, but here is the case. Okay, we have the sun like this, but we have no idea whether it's a sunrise or sunset. So what we're going to do? Okay, here is the case. Okay, this is the north side. This is the south. So we're going to, let's say, for you as a builder or for me as a solution master, I will put this painting into the east. So in the east is a sunrise. So it's good for us because we have like the morning, we have the lunchtime, we have the afternoon, and then we have the dinner time to finish our business. But if let's say if your business is built on like a bar or whatever in the beginning, and you have a business at night, I would suggest you to put this picture in the west. Just after sunset, it's a night time. Then you have a business. So it depends on what kind of business you're doing. For Wilter, for me, for Function Master, I would definitely put it in the east. But for you, if you do some special business, you need to put it in the west. So it depends on the business, okay? But a picture with the sun is good. Give us some hope. Okay, a picture with a beige is also good, especially for your office or home office. Is you don't have a window or too small. You need to have a picture like this to give you some like a good energy. Then you definitely have a picture with seagulls is good because it's invited your client fly to a long way, go far away, and make more money and come back and buy more property from you. Okay, this is a really amazing picture. I love it. You know, traditionally for feng shui, if you want to boost the money life, you need to use the water. So water is related to money life. And you can see that. Okay, here is the secret. Okay, for water, it's a movement. So if you have boosting step with water, you need to be flexible because water is a movement. But for the feng shui part, we want to balance it. So for moving water, we want to slow down. We don't want to move so fast. So we want the water to be like a fire steel. So that kind of is good for your money fortune. Okay, for mountain, it's not moving, but we want to move. So we use the dragon to represent mountain. So there's a left and right, ups and down, different shape of the mountain. So this is the balance concept. The mountain not moving, we want to move. The water moves so fast, we want to slow down. So that's why this is good. And this picture is also good for you as a builder because for this page is implying you as the middleman. You are more harmony, you have people skill because of round shape, and then you connect the buyer and seller together and get the job done post the action. So this is something good, and it's good for the business too. Okay, if let's say if your property stuck in market for 3 months, you can't sell it, then you need to use a picture like this. But normally we don't use that one, okay? Just occasionally we use it because the water energy is too slow. But sometimes if your property is stuck there, the seller will not agree to drop the price, and then the buyer just complaining this, complaining that, and you can add this picture. This picture have a sun and then have a waterfall. You can hang it when you open the front door, you see a picture like this. You can use the strong water energy to move the deal, then you will help. But normally we don't do that, okay? Just for some special property, we will use that kind of anything. Okay, and then for the staging furniture, so this is only like a few guideline. The most important is make sure that the furniture is you touch it, it's a soft color, light, and then bright. That's it. We don't want to be too much like a marble rock, too much steel because it's cold, or too much like a grass is cold. So we want some warm material for your home office, for your staging, but not too many cold material for the open house station, because we want to create a warm feeling for the customer. Okay, the back is made from the steel is definitely not a good idea. So some wood is bad, is good, but from the wood is the best because it's warm energy. Okay, a round table is really good for open house, and maybe it's also good for the back for the home food. You know what? Let's say if you go to a Chinese restaurant, have a dim sum, you see that we all use the round table. For the Western meal, you go to steakhouse, is you sit here and then maybe your spouse will sit next to you, or we sit like the opposite to each other. So there's some conflict. They have some like a argument. But if let's say if you want to have a more harmony in your home, if you want to fix your kid like a argument issue or your wife's husband is complaining, then use a round table will definitely help. This is more harmonic and then it's definitely good for your open house too. Okay, for a front door, first of all, at least we need to have two plants, one on the left and one on the right for your open house. And this is the most important. And because this is your open house, it's not your real house. So you can use something like an artificial plant or flower to do that. But for your own house, for your own office, do not use the okay? Just for the open house. Because we are not going to stay there, we are not going to live there. This is just a job to us, an open house. We want to make it easy. So if you want, we can use some like an artificial one for the open house. A welcome carpet, wet one is good. And then when you open the door, we see something nice, let's say a flower. Again, for the open house, you can use the artificial one, but for your own house and own office, I highly recommend you use the real one. But just for the open house, we want to save our time, so we use the real. It looks like a real but artificial one. So it will help to save our time. Okay, here is some common function issue. If you find you can grab some idea. Let's say this is really common. People don't like it. It's not safe. And then lots of people come, not just the Chinese people, lots of American people, they also come there. This is tea session, we don't like it. So this is the reason. So from time to time for our open house, we have that situation. So what we are going to do, okay, let's say this is your own house. I highly recommend to build something different energy. You can build something like this. The first layer is a thin layer of glass, and then the second layer is the boxwood, and it's 3 feet. This one is too short. And then the last layer is a privacy hash. So just like a step, one step, and one step going up, we indicate a good function because it's going up. So the back is the highest one. So this is for your own house. Do that. And for the open house, we don't have the time to go through that one, okay? Because it takes time to do that. Okay, you can see that you go to Montreal Park Post Office, you can see that. The T section, put some parts over there to stop it. Help a little bit, okay? For the blind, you close it, you help a little bit. And the most effective way is this one. You put park a van outside, or you park a truck outside, or you park your RV outside. That would be really good. Okay, let's say this one, you park the T section. So first of all, you save your life because a drunk driver, if he want to hit your open house, he'll hit your RV first. So you sacrifice an RV for your life. So this is good. And then this RV is bulky, so your customer, when he take a look for the window, you will see the RV first. And then later on, you will see T section. So you may have to block the T section effect. So this is one useful way to do that. I have some customers, they told me that they have the T section, they just park their truck. They have like a 105, F105, the Ford truck. The F1, put it outside, park outside, and just feel much better, much safe because the truck just blocking the T section and bring some like a safety to the environment. So if you can park an RV outside, it will definitely help. So this is one of the ways to do that. And from time to time, you will see that kind of situation. The front door and then the back door is in the same line. So, okay, imagine we're talking about the mountain and water. So this is the two important function concepts. This corridor or pathway or road is considered as a virtual water. So this virtual water is moving so fast. From left to right, no stop. So what we're going to do is we can put something like this. We change the direction. We change it to a C shape. And then at the end, we put a round table to block it, to store the energy. Okay, before it's nothing. It's the money come and go, come and go. Right now, the airflow need to slow down so we can help to save the energy over there. This is one of the possible solutions. Okay, and from time to time, you'll see something like this. Okay, this is the bathroom, and then this bathroom door is in the same line as this bathroom door. So this is a really, really lousy function situation. In traditional function, we believe that the people live there have a bad marriage or bad love relationship. And then this bag is also in the same line of this door. So it's hitting here and hitting there. So this is really, really bad. If this is your home, you need to close this door and then change this back to the left and change to the right to have. But for open house, there's nothing you can do. Maybe you close the door, that's it. Or if you have the room divider just here, put it here to block it up, you'll help a little bit, okay? So this is for your open house. Okay, and for your open house, sometimes we have that kind of situation. Now there are lots of people will think, hey, this is bad. Okay, this is why this is bad. There's two reasons. First of all, the staircase is in the middle of the house. It's just something is suppressing your heart, giving you some like a heart attack. It's not really good for health. And then the staircase is crushing the money line, lifting your home. So it's not really good for money line. So what we are going to do is we can't do something to block it, but you can tell your customer if they like it, they can buy it and then do something to block it and change the direction for staircase. And over the wall, they can put some crystal, some painting, some nice drawing over there. Then you will have. So this, after they buy it, they can do some remodeling. You will have. Okay. From time to time, we have a backup.
What is there? What is the unlucky count of the steps?
Okay. If we open our front door, we see a staircase is going out, or the staircase is going downward to the front door. It means the money that
I mean the steps. Some people I don't remember the somebody's count. Count the steps. Numbers. How many steps?
Normally we will use a lucky number to do that. Let's say so for numerical function, okay, 10 is a lucky number, 11 is a lucky number, 13 is a lucky number. And I know that much of American people they don't like 13, but 13 in numerical terms is unbelievable. You can check with your friends, your relatives, if their cell phone number, the last digit is 20 or 31. It's unbelievable. You can check that one. And 40 is also a lucky number. 19, 20, 22 is also a lucky number for the staircase. You can go, but you really need to do some remodeling, then you can go time. Okay, from time to time we have that kind of situation. It's really, really common. So you know what's the situation? What's the problem?
What's the door?
The front door is here. At the bottom.
Okay, front door. It's only front door, it's only one door, right?
Okay, there's tons of problem with this problem, but the most important is the outside. You see that? We got missing corner. Lots of, so these two corner, 4 corners missing. If let's say this is the most important, the northwest corner, this belong to the daddy. This southwest corner is belong to the mom. So let's say if your home or this property is missing this northwest corner, the guy there is no reputation, no status. So lots of like a open house, they can't sell it or people don't like it. Maybe one of the reasons is missing the really, really important northwest corner. This is one of the reasons. And then the other corners here, the southwest is belong to the mom. So this is the 2 important corners. You need to fill up with something, put some plants or whatever to fill up first to make the energy more stable, then it will help. So missing corner is a really, really common issue. Okay, here is some example how we can function our open house. Okay, let's say if we have a floor plan like this, so what we are going to do is first of all, we can put a water carpet like this. Make sure that the welcome side is like this, because we welcome the customer to go inside. So this is good for us. Okay, and then here, because the front door, the restroom is close to the front door, so this is something not really good. So what we are going to do is we put some plants over there, we put put some like a good smell, close the door, you will have, okay? And then here, we put a picture of the fish, because the fish is good for money luck. So you can put a picture of the fish here, make sure that the fish is swimming inside, then it is good. It means that the money luck is going inside. Okay, if let's say this is the east location, we put a painting with the sun and then a mature wheat field to the east, then have to boost the energy. And then we can also put a flower here, put some fruit on the dining table. This coffee table, put some plants in a flower here, and then some plants at the corner. Then you have, and then over here, this bathroom is the same. Some plants, dry flower, and then the master bedroom can have some romantic issue, romantic environment. We put some dry red roses, put some wet pillow, wet bedsheet to create more like a romantic atmosphere over there. Okay, for the kids bedroom, put a smiling baby, teddy bear, and the book is open with sunglasses. And this is the most simple one. You can do some modification for yourself, but this is simple. You can go buy those painting and then use it for your open house, or you can use your staging company to do that. So this is something easy and good for you to use it. Okay. Any question?
How much do you charge for your bonsai staging?
Staging?
How much do you charge for your stage?
I just help to give some idea. I don't have the furniture to do that. I give my consultation. If let's say you have an open house, you can call me and then I'll go there to help you to feng shui your open house. For that open house, I charge you $300. If let's say if you want me to go to your home and feng shui your home, I will charge $880. I'll calculate all those days of birth for your family member and then help you to do the feng shui setting. Yeah, so this is there's something but okay. For the open house, make sure that it's not too like a dead end. You need to have some music, but I don't recommend those religion music. You can use something more soft one because you don't know your client, the religion. You don't know if they listen to Buddha or Jesus. We don't want to take the risk, so we use some like a natural one. Jazz is a good idea, and we need to have some smell. The smell that will be good, and this is the secret for my friend. She's a realtor and she sell the house successfully because she knows how to use this. And I'm also a coach. I coach in like a feng shui way, so I will always ask permission. I ask her permission first, see whether I can share with you guys, and answer is positive. So I just want to share with you. So for her open house, sometimes some property is tough to move. So what she's going to do is, okay, she's going to make those like cookies by herself, like a chocolate cookies. And when the open house, she'll bring this to the open house and she'll bake those like a cookies in the open house. So you can imagine when she baked the cookie over there, the smell just spread all over the home. And when the customer step in, they smell it, they just have a feeling to going home. And they also have a hot coffee to smell it. So this is good to create some connection between your customer and open house. So for an open house, I suggest you provide some hot sandwich, not cold one. You need some warm food, then you create some good atmosphere, good connection. Okay, any question? I still have the home office. You want me to go to keep going, or we leave it for next time?
What do you guys think?
Yeah, home office. You want it? Okay, let me do it. Okay,
Let me just stop recording.
okay.
We usually go about an hour.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
That's okay.